the WYLN studios in Hazleton and all over northeastern Pennsylvania, this is WYLN News.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. There are 6 candidates, but only 3 seats available on Hazleton City Council. WYLN hosted a candidates forum Thursday night, giving people the chance to get to know the candidates before casting their votes on Tuesday. WYLN's Maria Sinti has a wrap-up of the event.
There are 6 candidates vying for 3 seats on Hazleton City Council. Those candidates participated in WYLN TV's live Hazleton City Council Candidates Forum Thursday night.
I feel great. I'm just here just to spread my message, move the city in a positive direction.
I feel pretty good going into the forum. It's good to get the 6 candidates that are running for the offices of 3, that we can get our point of view across and talk and debate and see how the public feels in the questions.
Allison Barletta, John Keegan, and Jim Perry are running on the Republican side, while Tony Colombo, Jack Mundy, and David Sosar are on the Democratic ticket.
WYLN TV 35 presents the Hazleton City Council Candidates Forum.
WYLN's Gary Perna and Tiffany Cloud moderated the event.
Do you think in our current state we need more officers in the city, and could we spare officers to go outside the city limits?
They asked candidates the tough questions. Each candidate was given 1 to 2 minutes to answer various questions spanning from law enforcement to ideas for increasing revenue throughout the city. Several candidates say eliminating blight and attracting business to the local area could be key to generating revenue for the city.
We're going to try to attract businesses. That's the number one concern. Get businesses here, work on blighted properties. That's a real priority in my campaign.
If we can bring in jobs, people will buy homes in town. They will fix the homes in town. They will develop the tax base. They will earn their money in town. And those are the kind of things that we have to work on. They don't happen overnight, but they can happen in Hazleton.
Other candidates have recommended taking a closer look at mercantile tax.
I think that needs to be audited, so there's a lot of money there that could be useful there. I'd like to see a moving fee, people moving in, moving out, $40, $50. Outside communities have it. I mean, Freeland has it, why can't we have it?
In Monroeville out in Allegheny County, their mercantile tax ordinance is 62 pages long. One of the things it provides for audits of the returns that is not happening right now, and I believe that could provide additional revenue for us.
The forum was rounded off with a lightning round, where each candidate was asked what they will do to bridge the gap between the Hispanic community and other residents throughout the city.
The Hispanics are a big part of our community. We need to treat them with respect and dignity. We need to integrate them with the city and with the population of the city, and I think in the long run it'll be the best thing for the city.
We need to reach out to the Hispanic community. We need to work. It's a team effort. We need to welcome them into our community. We need to welcome their businesses, and we'll be welcoming to theirs. It's a team effort, and we all need to work together, and our community will move in a positive direction.
Once again, there are 6 candidates vying for 3 open seats on Hazleton City Council. Hazleton residents can cast their votes on Tuesday, November 7th. In Hazleton, for WYLN News, I'm Maria Sinti.
And if you didn't have the opportunity to watch the forum live Thursday night, you still have the chance to see it before Election Day. The Hazleton City Council Candidates Forum will replay on Saturday from 6:30 to 7:30 and then again Monday from 9 to 10 a.m. here on WYLN TV 35. An Ashland man is in the Schuylkill County Prison on drug and firearm violations. 33-year-old Joshua Phillips was pulled over by police on Tuesday after running a stop sign at South 17th and Walnut Streets. The officer saw a shotgun between the driver's seat and console. After searching the vehicle, police also say they found a glass pipe with suspected drug residue, meth, and a .380 caliber handgun with the serial number scratched off. Phillips was charged with possession of a firearm with an altered manufacturer's number, possession of drug paraphernalia, driving on a suspended license, and prohibited offensive weapons. He was arraigned and failed to post $15,000 bail. A traffic alert for those who travel Laurel Street in the city of Hazleton. North Laurel Street is scheduled to be closed on Wednesday as the street will be milled and paved from Green Street to Diamond Avenue. Franzoa Trucking and Excavating will mill the street. Workers from the Hazleton Highway Department will pave it. The work is being done after UGI replaced pipelines and the city decided to pay for the rest of the work, so that section of Laurel Street will have a uniform surface. To comply with requirements of the Americans with Disabilities Act, new ramps were installed so the road could be paved curb to curb. During milling and paving, drivers can travel north and south on streets parallel to Laurel Street, such as North Vine, North Church, North Wyoming, North Pine, and North Cedar. Members of the Luzerne County Council worked on a debt financing package that will reduce debt during last night's meeting. The county secured an interest rate of 2.79% for the new debt package. The recent amount owed was $316 million through the year 2029. With a new refinancing in place, it reduces the amount to just over $312 million, saving the county a total of $4 million. The county will also owe $5.3 million less for debt repayments in 2018. Luzerne County is expected to pay out $20.3 million for 2017, $20.7 million next year, and $24.68 million in 2019. The final payment will be made in 2029. On Election Day, 2 judges in Schuylkill County are seeking retention to serve for another 10-year term. Schuylkill County Common Pleas Court President Judge William Baldwin and Judge Jacqueline Russell are seeking retention from voters on Election Day, November 7th. After a judge is elected to the court and their initial term is up, voters are asked if they should retain their seats or not. Both judges are supported by the county Republican and Democratic parties. Both judges are worried about the damage being done to children growing up with addicted parents, and both say there is a major problem with drugs in their county. Again, residents in Schuylkill County will have the chance to vote on whether the judges should be retained or not on Tuesday. A local supermarket is seeking to obtain a liquor transfer license, and a hearing on that application will be held later this month. Giant Food Stores at 70 South Locust Street is applying for a license from the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board that would allow the Hazleton store to sell beer and wine. Part of the store would be remodeled for the sales, and it would also add a cafe to accommodate 30 people. Giant requires proper identification to purchase the alcohol and enforces a proof of age policy. A hearing for that application is set for Tuesday, November 14th, 5:30 at City Hall, followed by City Council's regular meeting. Coming up on WYLN News, he's the longest-serving fire chief in one city's history, and he's retiring. Plus, Veterans Day is November 11th, but there will be an observance this weekend, and we'll tell you where. But first, as we head out to break, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast from the WYLN Weather Center. Remember, you can get all your weather information at WYLNTV.com. We'll be right back.
Your body was made to move, fluidly and with ease. If the need for joint replacement surgery has stopped you in your tracks, it's time for a plan that can put you back in motion faster. The area's most experienced surgeons, the region's only nationally ranked program. That's Orthopedics in Action at Lehigh Valley Health Network.
Hello, I'm John Keegan, candidate for Hazleton City Council. Contrary to false information being circulated by my opponents, no one is going to double or triple your property taxes. No one. Let's end the politics. Hazleton needs cooperation, actually collaboration between the mayor and council to move our city forward. We need to make our neighborhood safe again. Despite promise after promise, we need to fix our streets once and for all. I ask for your vote in November. Thank you.
For For the holidays, there's no better place to have your holiday party or family get-together than Basili's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria, 401 Claremont Avenue in Tamaqua. They have remodeled the entire restaurant with a new addition and cozy fireplace to add to the holiday spirit. Just call and book your party. You'll choose your dinner from a full menu, everything from pasta, chicken, veal, and seafood. The new bar will be open with all your favorite drinks. Basili's is open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner. Dine in or take out.
Pottsville City Fire Chief Todd March announced earlier this week that he's retiring. March has been the chief of the department for the past 42 years. He is the longest-serving fire chief in the city's history. He announced his decision to City Council and the mayor and said his last day will be January 1st, 2018. March replaced Chief Adu Hoke in 1976. At that time, his yearly salary, $10,500. The chief said he will assist the council and fire trustees as they search for his replacement. March is 73 years old. Congratulations and enjoy. PennDOT driver's license and photo centers will be closed for the Veterans Day holiday. PennDOT says its full-service center in Harrisburg and all driver's license and photo centers will be closed Saturday, November 11th, which is the Veterans Day holiday. Customers may still obtain a variety of driver and vehicle products and services, including all forms, publications, and driver training manuals online through PennDOT's Driver and Vehicle Services website, which is www.dmv.pa.gov. The Veterans Parade in Luzerne County is this Sunday at 2 p.m. The parade begins at Market and Wright Streets in Kingston and winds around to end on Public Square. It's sponsored by the Wyoming Valley Veterans Day Parade Committee, and in conjunction with the afternoon parade, the third annual Wyoming Valley Veterans Day Parade 5K Run Walk will be held Sunday morning at Kirby Park. That gets underway at 8 a.m. Coming up on Zion Grove's News Choice, Beads of Courage on Community and You. Plus, don't forget, an extra hour of sleep this weekend. It's time to fall back. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
At All American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we treat our customers like family.
Because to us, nothing is more important than family.
So come on in and let our family get your family into a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram.
Need a work truck or have an active family lifestyle? All American Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. It's the Black Friday sales event.
All American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Tamaqua.
Let's trade keys.
Watch Off the Beaten Path on Wyln TV 35 and discover the Pennsylvania you never knew existed.
And welcome in the community and you here on Wyln. Everyone, I'm Gary Perna. I'm very pleased to have Donna Palermo from the Palermo Heart to Heart Foundation and Hazleton City Fire Chief Donald Leschko with me to talk about really beads of courage and the special beads we're going to talk about with first responders today. But first, Donna, give us a little background of the beads of courage and how the Palermo Heart to Heart Foundation got involved with it.
Well, several years ago, actually this is our 27th year of our foundation, and it started because of my brother-in-law, Froggy Frank Palermo, who needed a heart transplant, and we needed fundraising for him. So another cousin, attorney Jim Palermo, started our first golf outing, and from there it just continued to grow and grow. Unfortunately, we lost Jimmy, so now the Palermo Heart to Heart and a lot of other different members of our family died through cancer or other ailments. So the foundation has been working really hard to raise funds for children in need, if they have cancer, heart ailments, any serious chronic illness. So several years ago, it's about 6 years now, the Beads of Courage program, which originated in Arizona, my nephew saw it on TV, one of the national TV stations, and he called my brother-in-law Davey and said, this is something I think our foundation would like to get involved with. So since then, Beads of Courage has been our charity of a choice to help the children and teenagers cope with their illnesses as they're going through some really serious treatments.
I know when we've talked with you or Dave or gone out to some of the hospitals like in Geisinger and see some of the work that the kids put into it, and some of these bead necklaces are humongous long, and it tells a story what they are going through and everything. So this is just one part of it where they get to tell the story. But how did the firefighters get involved with you?
Well, thanks to Dawn and a lot of other regional fire departments, police, emergency management agencies, they stepped up to the plate. They saw what we were doing as an organization, and they just said, how can we help? And they just jumped in full force, and such a role model for the kids. And they actually went up to Geisinger with us and met with the children and presented the children with beads and some gifts. So it's just been a great relationship.
And Donald, when the Palermo Foundation came to you guys and said, we have this great opportunity, what was it like for your department to jump on board?
It was a tremendous honor. We were part of the first Beads of Courage that the Palermo Foundation started 3 years ago, and it was just a tremendous honor. We take great pride in doing the job we do each and every day in the public, but now we're taking even greater pride in helping the children. The children are, as I said, in a fight for their life. So to go out and to wear these beads and honor these children, and then we had the great opportunity to go to Geisinger and present the beads to the children, and to sit and listen to their stories. I still remember this from the day we were at Geisinger. We walked into one room, and the one, she was actually a young lady, got her acceptance letter to college that day. So it was like, and she was just so elated we came to see her with a bead, and to hear her tell us her story about the fight she had in her battles, it just makes it so much greater to do. And I look at it as being a father, that if you are a father, a parent, as a firefighter, and you have a healthy child, God bless you, but you also got to remember there's some parents out there that are battling every day with their children, and this is why we're there to help. We're not only there every day to do fire safety, police, everything, EMS, but we're there to help the children because bottom line is they're our future. And to be there, and I implore any emergency service, firefighters, fire departments, police departments, EMS units to get involved in this. Is a great program. The Palermo family and the Palermo Heart to Heart Foundation has been tremendous supporters of this and a tremendous help in making those children's battles a little bit easier.
Donna, this is now going to kick off relatively soon for fire departments to get involved. So if they do want to get involved, how can they do so?
They could contact, go onto our website is the easiest. It's palermo-foundation.org, or you can email us at palermofoundation@gmail.com. And as Donald said, all of the EMS, firefighters, police, they get this packet, and what they do is there's 2 beads in this packet, and they wear one to honor a child who is going through the fight with cancer and other serious illness. There's a little note card in there that they write a note of encouragement, and then after they wear it during their day or week or month, you could wear it as long as you like, you give one of the beads beads back with that note card for the child, and we make sure that child gets that bead, because they do collect these beads, and every bead helps them tell a story. If they lose their hair, they'll get a brown bead. If they get chemo, they'll get a white bead. So the average child has 500 beads or more. Many have thousands of beads, because every time they're in the hospital, they get a yellow bead. Their transfusions, they get a red bead. So it helps them tell their story. And with the Badges and Boots program that is going to be on Monday at 11 o'clock at the Hazleton East End Fire Company, we will have some of the other first responders there. We'll kick off the program, and they'll be an act of courage with wearing these beads. It's considered an act of courage. So we are very thankful for our first responders for their help with this program.
Well, guys, thanks so much. And again, you want to get involved with it, your fire department, EMS, police department out there, get to the Palermo Foundation. All the information's on their website. To be part of this is a great thing. We've been following it here at the TV station for many years, and it's great to see a lot of this great work going in. Thank you both again for joining us. Thanks for joining us on Community and You. We'll see you next time here on Wyln News.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Finally, a car buying experience where it's quick, transparent, and you're set for life. At Hazleton Honda, every new vehicle purchased includes a lifetime warranty, lifetime oil and filter changes, lifetime car washes, lifetime loaner vehicles, lifetime state inspections, and Sunday express service. A gigantic selection to choose from. Always amazing prices. Courteous and expert sales staff. Convenient store hours. Discover the joy of buying at Hazleton Honda, where you are set for life.
On Friday, November 17th at 7 p.m., the Wiltsey Center in Hazleton will present Tom Sage as Neil Diamond. Since 1997, Tom has performed as a full-time celebrity impersonator and tribute artist across the United States, Canada, and several European countries. Don't miss this fantastic show at the Wiltsey Center, 700 North Wyoming Street in Hazleton, on Friday, November 17th. Doors open at 6:30, show at 7. Tickets are on sale right now at eventbrite.com. General admission is only $25.
Oh boy, does this sound good. The Hershey Company has announced that for the first time since 1995, they're adding a new candy bar, Hershey Gold, a caramelized cream bar with pretzels and peanuts baked inside. But there's no chocolate in this Hershey bar. Hershey Gold is the first Hershey bar since the chocolatier debuted the cookies and cream variety in 1995. The original milk chocolate Hershey bar first went on sale in 1900. Hershey's Special Dark made its debut in 1939. Hershey Gold will go on sale nationwide December 1st. If you can't wait, you can pick one up now in Hershey's Chocolate World theme park. There's one in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and one in Las Vegas. Sounds like a plan. If you go, bring one back. And it's also time for a time change and an extra hour of sleep. At 2 o'clock Sunday morning, daylight savings time will come to an end, and it's back to standard time for most people in the United States. Hawaii, American Samoa, Guam, Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and most of Arizona don't observe daylight savings time, so there's no need to change the clocks in those places. Daylight savings time will return 2 a.m. local time Sunday, March 11th. Yay for an extra hour of sleep. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
Everyone knows the pain, what happens when the power goes out.
You don't know when that's going to come back on. With the automatic standby generator, that guessing game is gone. You have security, you have independence. And we also offer financing as low as like $65 a month. We have an A rating with Angie's List, and we just won a Super Service Award for them. So we don't do teaser prices, but there's a ton of stuff that's included in our packages. Call me directly.
Hi, I'm Marty Burns, host of Sports Talk, your weekly source for Hazleton area high school football. Join myself and head coach Mike Brennan this week as playoff action is about to begin. We preview the playoff rematch against Williamsport. Matt Bruns is our special guest, and we look back to the regular season finale victory over Crestwood. That's all this week on Sports Talk, brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Health Network.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN, 1057 East 10th Street, Hazleton, PA, during normal business hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.
It's Oktoberger, the sale so big they named a month after it. At Berger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Route 93, Hazel Township.
Lowest price of the season on all the 2017 in-stock Wranglers. Lease a 2018 Jeep Cherokee Limited for only $199 a month. Save 20% on any 2017 Ram Bighorn in stock.
It's the Jeep Celebration event at Ram Power Days. At Berger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Route 93, Hazel Township.
Their family dealerships.